Israel has a very strong biotechnology industry, and medical devices is one main area of development. Itamar Medical in Caesarea has used the measurement of peripheral arterial tone, or PAT, in two innovative devices.
Peripheral arterial tone is actually the monitoring of those pulses that are in your fingertip or at the extremities. They turn out to be a very important indicator, almost a non-invasive window into the body.
WatchPAT is housed in a watch-like device around the wrist that measures PAT and other indicators to diagnose sleep apnea, a potentially life-threatening sleep disorder that is associated with loud snoring.
Inside that watch is the PAT, but it's also an oxygen sensor to measure the oxygen level. We're also monitoring the body position with an actigraph. We're also monitoring the snoring with a small microphone that's picking up those sounds as well.
Before the development of the WatchPAT device, patients often had to spend the night in a not very inviting sleep lab.
I have no wires, and I do it in the comfort of my own bed. I don't have to do it in a strange lab or in a cold bed in front of a camera and other people watching me.
Of course, when a medical test is so much simpler and more convenient, it's used more frequently.
Patients readily take to sleeping at home. It's a very easy decision. You don't have to make a momentous decision. Do I want to sleep in a sleep lab or not? And now many, many more people are being treated where they never would have even thought of being treated.
And it's easier for the doctor as well.
When the device is returned, he'll plug in his PC right into here, download the data, and the software instantly analyzes and produces that report.
The report gives you a printout of what seems like almost everything that happened that night.
The physician looks at it and says, well, you know, it looks like you were snoring, for example, more when you were on your right side. When you went sleeping on your left side, the snoring went down.
WatchPAT has quickly made inroads with doctors in the U.S.
Take, for example, Kaiser Permanente in Northern California. They're using this device instead of sleep labs. So last year they did 22,000 tests.
Itamar Medical's EndoPAT device uses the same fingertip monitoring in a 15-minute clinical test that has been proven to predict development of heart disease.
By stressing the artery, almost like a step function where we stop all the blood flow and then open it up with a big rush, and monitoring that result in the fingertips, we're able to mathematically determine whether or not this person is now prone to developing arterial heart disease.
Basically, the device measures how much the arteries in your finger will expand if blood flow is suddenly increased.
Well, it turns out that many individuals, especially those who are prone to start developing some form of arteriosclerosis, which is a hardening of the arteries, that they're not able to adapt to that rush of blood.
And what Rubin says is exciting about the test is that if it indicates your arteries are losing flexibility, the decline can be treated before it causes a major problem.
The beauty here is that you have the ability to actually improve. That's why I say the process is reversible. You can improve your arterial health.
The device can also be used to monitor progress in rehabilitation after a heart attack.
It also acts as a very nice positive feedback and positive reinforcement for the patients. When they see that their score is improving, then they're further motivated to actually keep going with the program.
EndoPAT was selected by Prevention magazine as one of the top 9 medical breakthroughs of 2009 for its promise to revolutionize how doctors prevent, diagnose, and treat cardiovascular disease.